The Hamptons are a group of villages and hamlets in the towns of Southampton and East Hampton, which form the South Fork of Long Island, New York. The Hamptons form a popular seaside resort, one of the historical summer colonies of the American Northeast. They have some of the most expensive residential properties in the U.S. The Montauk Branch of the Long Island Railroad, the Montauk Highway, and the Hampton Jitney connect the Hamptons to the rest of Long Island and to New York City, while ferries provide connections to Shelter Island, New York and Connecticut. West to east, the Hamptons include hamlets and villages in the town of Southampton, Hampton Beach, West Hampton Dunes, Hampton, Quogue, East Quogue, Riverside, Flanders, Hampton Bays, Shinnecock Hills, North Sea, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, Sagaponk, Sag Harbor. The Hamptons include the following hamlets and villages in the town of East Hampton, Sag Harbor, Wainscott, East Hampton, Northwest Harbor Springs, Amagansett, Montauk. The hamlet Northampton, farther west in the town of Southampton, is not generally included. The Shinnecock Reservation of the Shinnecock Indian Nation lies within the borders of the town of Southampton, adjoining Shinnecock Hills and the village of Southampton. Summer colony. These areas constitute the core vacation area of this end of Long Island. The summer colony's residents include many of New York City's affluent residents, as well as a number of affluent people from other nearby states, executives, and increasingly, foreigners from Europe and South America. Villages and the hamlets of the summer colony are distinguished by their significant population increases during the summers, a large number of retail shops and restaurants and extensive arts community. Residential real estate prices in the Hamptons rank among the highest in the nation, and, as of 2013, the real estate market was hot with prices rising for both home buyers and sellers and rentals. Particularly attractive were modest homes within walking distance of village centers. In particular, Sagaponk, Watermill and Bridgehampton were cited by Businessweek magazine as being the first, 6th and 8th most expensive zip codes in the nation, respectively. Other amenities in the area include Seabourn Golf Club, the Shinnecock Hills Golf Club, National Golf Links of America in Southampton and the Maidstone Club in East Hampton. The Shinnecock and National Golf Clubs were recently voted as the number 3 and number 10 ranked courses in America by Golf Digest magazine. Exclusive private clubs provide additional recreational resources to the very affluent in the area. These clubs include the Bathing Corporation of Southampton, the Southampton Bath and Tennis Club, and the Meadow Club in Southampton Village and the Maidstone Club in East Hampton. In popular culture, the Hamptons and Hampton Society are frequently featured on screen and mentioned in films and television. In films, Grey Gardens is a 1975 documentary film by Albert and David Maysles, with Susan Froelke, Ellen Hovde, and Muffy Mayer. The film depicts the everyday lives of two reclusive socialites, a mother and daughter both named Edith Beale, who lived at Grey Gardens, a decrepit mansion at 3 West End Road in the wealthy Georgia Pont neighborhood of East Hampton, New York. Rachel, Darcy, Dex, Ethan, Marcus and Claire take a couple of weekend trips to the Hamptons in Something Borrowed. The Hamptons are depicted and mentioned as the home of Declan and Fiona's aunt Kate in Degrassi Takes Manhattan. In Inside Job, a 2010 documentary film about the financial crisis of 2007, Euro 2010 directed by Charles H. Ferguson, the Hamptons is shown as hub for Wall Street traders and investment bankers. The film covers a bird's-eye view of the beaches and homes in the area. The dating scene of the Hamptons is part of the award-winning feature film Manhattan Dating Project. In 2014, the reality show Courtney and Chloe copyright Take the Hamptons has been filmed at some of the same locations. The Hamptons location and white upper-class society feature prominently and are parodied in White Chicks. The Hamptons are used as a backdrop for Nancy Meyer's romantic comedy Something's Gotta Give, starring Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson. In television, in an episode of the adult cartoon Family Guy titled The Story on Page 1, character Mayor Adam West talks to the toilet and says, well, Mr. Toilet, I thought you were in the Hamptons." In an episode of the American sitcom Seinfeld, titled The Wizard, George Costanza misleadingly claims to be closing on his house in the Hamptons. In the Hamptons, the characters travel to the Hamptons to see a friend's newborn baby. The TV show Castle also makes several references to the Hamptons as a favorite vacation spot for the famous character Rick Castle. Castle's Hamptons house is featured in the 4th episode of Season 5. The TV series Royal Pains is set in the Hamptons, where the main character Dr. Henry Hank Lawson becomes a concierge doctor in the Hamptons and starts his own concierge doctor business with his younger brother Edna Lawson. In Josh Schwartz's Gossip Girl, the Hamptons are mentioned on numerous occasions in the first 2 episodes of Season 2 and episodes in Season 5 and 6. Many of the characters in the show reside or vacation in the Hamptons during the summer. Derek Shepherd and Addison Montgomery of the medical drama, Grey's Anatomy, are known to have once owned property in the Hamptons. The MTV documentary series True Life had an episode called True Life, I'm Hustling in the Hamptons. Numerous episodes of The Real Housewives of New York City are filmed in and around the Hamptons, where the cast members participate in the East End social life and charitable events, and several cast members own East and Long Island homes, for example, Cindy Barshop, Kelly Killeran Bensimon, Luanda Lesseps, Ramona Singer, and Jill Zarin. Sex and the City, Season 2, Episode 17, 20-something girls vs 30-something women, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, Season 2, Episode 7, A Weekend in the Hamptons. Revenge, an ABC TV series which takes place in the Hamptons, where Emily Thorne navigates upper society to destroy the wealthy Graysons and those who betrayed her father. Montauk is home of Jack Porter's Stowaway Tavern. The Pruits of Southampton was an early 60s sitcom starring Phyllis Diller. Ina Garten, Emmy Award-winning host of the Food Network program Barefoot Contessa, lives in East Hampton and films many of the episodes for Barefoot Contessa in the barn adjacent to her home. In Girls, Hannah, Marnie, Jess, and Shoshana spend a weekend in the Hamptons in hopes of salvaging their friendship. Most of the final season of How I Met Your Mother takes place in Farhampton, a fictional equivalent of the Hamptons. In the show Louie, comedian Louie Creek performs a stand-up comedy set at a private charity function in the Hamptons with comedian Jerry Seinfeld. In music, singer Lana Del Rey referred to the Hamptons in her song National Anthem. The song, which pays tribute to America, portrays Del Rey as President John F. Kennedy's wife living a luxury lifestyle. Kanye West references the Hamptons in the song New Slaves, on the album 2013 Yeezus. Jay-Z references the Hamptons in the song Jay-Z Blue. References. External links, Real Estate 101 in the Hamptons, The New York Times. Studios by the Sea, Vanity Fair, August 2000. The most expensive golf courses in the country, Forbes magazine. A OE ruffling a few feathers in one of America unregistered trademark's most exclusive retreats, the Hamptons Tayfun King, Fast Track, BBC World News.